Hey guys, Sean here. I'm going to explain to you how to answer this question correctly. We've got this illustration question here, and we're trying to find an answer that illustrates how this preacher, George Whitefield, is a very gifted orator. Now, an orator just means that he's a very gifted public speaker. So we're trying to find in the answer evidence that really describes his ability of speaking itself. Okay, so answer choice alpha doesn't really work here because alpha just shows like where George Whitefield is permitted to speak and then where he's not permitted to speak. Answer choice bravo, we see how this shows Benjamin Franklin talking about he was curious to see how far he could be heard, how far George Whitefield could be heard. So this is really just about how loudly he speaks, not how well he speaks, which is not the same thing. Answer choice Charlie could be tricky because this really shows the influence of his speaking. So the influence, I guess it can be inferred that he's a gifted speaker because he has a lot of influence, a lot of people are showing up, but doesn't, as an illustration question, doesn't really work because it needs to really show and demonstrate something about the speaking itself. And then we see it in answer choice delta. Do you see how the words in answer choice delta really specifically describe the speaking itself? The frequent repetitions, that every accent, every emphasis, every modulation of voice was so perfectly well turned and well placed. And this most specifically describes the speaking itself and how it's eloquent. So Delta, that's your answer. Got it? Good.